Georgie just wanted to say hello. What's up, guys? My name is Matt Steampunks, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to be reviewing my other favorite comic book that I wanted to start the series off, but I feel like The Killing Joke would get more views. Here it is. This is my... I think I like this more than The Killing Joke. Sorry, Joker, but... Deathstroke, Gods of War. Now, for those of you who have been on the channel before, you'll know that I've semi-already unboxed this for you guys. I've worn the mask in a video, I think. Anyway, this is still the same mask, but I tend to keep it in the display case. Now, I have another copy of the Gods of War book, but by the way, look at the art on this. I know this is on the comic book too, but oh my god, this is one of my favorites. Look how badass that looks. Yeah! See, on the back, you got what's in there. And I actually read this before I got the box set for my birthday a couple weeks ago. The reason being the box itself was like 20-something to 30 bucks in the comic book. I think I was at Newberry when I got it or something. Love Newberry Comics. The comic book, I believe, was like 15 bucks compared to the 30. And the mask looked a bit cheap at first, so I was like, yeah, why not? Then a couple weeks ago, it was my birthday, and my mom knew I loved Deathstroke, so she got me this. I will admit, though, the mask looked sick. So we're just gonna open that up. I know, I'm cheating a little. Number one, the mask. The comic book. Just push that up. Like I said, I have another copy of this, and this one that comes in, it's a little bent, but how sick is this art? Fun fact, the reason why I got in the comic books was the old Teen Titans, not the shitty Teen Titans Go, but I will say the movie was good. And Deathstroke is actually the reason why I actually saw it, even though I didn't like the series. Because I saw they were bringing in Slade, or Deathstroke, his real name Slade Wilson, is the main villain, so I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I'll see this, I love Deathstroke. My hair's a little messed up, that's why I wore the hat for you. Maybe I should try to do the rest of this video. Now, anyway, Gods of War, one of my all-time favorite comic book. This is cutting into my eye so bad. Still feels weird, but... hurts to blink. But, just look through the art in this. Now, the art in this... Oh, shit, I'm taking this off. The art in this... Oh, shit. The art. Just the art alone is amazing on every freaking panel. The main villain was Slade's dad, or at least some form of him. He tried to become a god. And he needed Slade's son, his grandson, Jericho's, to do it. But Slade gets a little interesting in this. Slade is actually transformed into a younger version of himself, and he even has a hard time fighting. Because, you know, what's the one thing you notice about this? The one eye. Because Slade's always been used to one eye. I know there's multiple things about how he got it. The main thing being his wife shot it out. And on Arrow, they said Oliver Queen put an arrow through his eye, but... Now this comic book, though. Graphic novel, whatever the fuck. This is great. You had Harley... By the way, they had a thing with Harley Quinn and Deathstroke in there. One of my favorite parts of the comic book. I love that part. And they also had kind of the one thing Teen Titans Go did that was a little bit better than the original series. I know Jericho was in the original series as Slade. They didn't connect the dots that he was Slade's son. He was just mute, as he normally is. But, in Teen Titans Go. And in this, they had Slade's daughter, Rose Wilson, which is kind of another version of him in the female form, but Rose Wilson is one of my all-time favorite comic book characters. I honestly think she should have her own series. Love Rose Wilson. They had her in here trying to protect Jericho, her brother, who was tortured by this and suffering some really good power. Then you had Deathstroke fighting Batman because Harley Quinn led him into a trap, and that was awesome. Harley Quinn and Deathstroke, my all-time favorite characters. Now, where is it? There's some good stuff. Where is it in here? Here it is. I am Slade Wilson. I am Deathstroke, the Terminator. Oh, anyway, back to what got me into comics. It was actually Slade Wilson. When I was a kid watching the original Teen Titans, I loved Slade the villain. I actually liked him more than the Teen Titans. Just don't say anything. I did. I loved him way more than the Teen Titans. Me and my brother actually had trading cards from the show, and I would trade him different cards to get multiple Slade cards. By the way, that's a Deathstroke card right there, and a Kevin Nash autograph below, but Deathstroke, probably even more than Harley Quinn, is my favorite. I have 3 Deathstroke pops, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is about Gods of War. Gods of War, tremendous art, tremendous characters. Every character in this really looks strong. Rose, Jericho, although I wish he got a little more time, and so did Rose. But Deathstroke, always a goddamn beast. Beast. Thank you, Teddy, for barking in the video. Great art. Good mask. It's not as cheaply made as I thought. Plastic on the inside. But I love this thing. I've used this for other things, and I love it. Gods of War, 5 stars. 5 stars. And that's my review of Gods of War. Have a good day, guys.